Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Chloe started coughing again right before I started to go live, and I went and heated her up a little chicken broth, just a little bit to drink, kind of soothe her throat and stuff. So that's why I'm late. Hey, Lisa, Max Power, Sapphire, Very Mary, Nurse Teacher, Verbal, Shay Shay, Never Lose Hope, Cheryl Lynn, Mandy Hall, it is Stacy. Did I say Very Mary? 411 now. How's everyone doing this morning? Oh my gosh, it is raining and cold outside. The wind's been blowing like crazy here. I'm not going to be able to have the Halloween party out on my porch. So I'm just going to do it in here. Set up my little decorations for my background. Anyhow, got some good topics to talk about this morning. Well, I wouldn't call them good. Interesting. That's the word I should use. Will, I hope you can make it to the Halloween stream. You may be trick-or-treating that night. I'm not sure if y'all are going to do that or not. But if you're not, you're welcome to come up on panel. You got a Halloween costume? I mean, you don't have to have one, but it'd be fun if you did. Hey, Jack's mom. It was a good Google Meet last night, y'all. I enjoyed it. My face is still swelling up, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be in Diane's costume contest tonight on her channel or not. I'm going to try to. But my face is still swollen. But regardless if my face is swollen, we're still doing our Halloween stream. I guess I'll just do it on this channel. Anyways, we're going to talk about Barry Morphew this morning and his alibi because it's crumbling. We're also going to be talking about Chad Dunbell, Lori Vallow. I shouldn't say that. I can't help it. She doesn't deserve any respect, in my opinion. Let's see, what else are we talking about? Oh, yeah, the serial killer, William Billy Mansfield Jr. He was convicted 40 years ago, killing some young girls. And now they found some more human remains on a property that he lived on. Hey, Alex. Will, yes, I have a costume. Jack Frost costume. CC, I was asking, so we didn't do ours the same time. Are you doing one? Crap, we should have done one together. What time are you doing yours? We should have done a Halloween party together. That would have been so much more fun. Hey, Alyssa. I seen you followed me on TikTok. Quite a few of y'all did. Thanks. Thanks for the follow. I may start a little true crime channel on TikTok. Quick little videos about missing, people that's missing or whatever. I'm thinking about it. Okay. So, first, let's talk about Barry. Man, I watched an interesting video about him. Fox News reporter. She's got a YouTube channel. And Lauren, what's her name? Sharf. Well, she's been checking into Barry's alibi. And it looks like he set this up. He didn't have to be at that damn job site. Hey, Natalie, good morning. Cheryl, I don't have TikTok. You should get TikTok. It's fun. I watch a lot of dog videos on there. Cute little short clips. Kind of like the videos like I do of Skylar and upload on Sunny's channel from TikTok. Yeah. You got to get TikTok. There's good looking men on there too. And women. If you like to window shop. Like I do. Hey, it's nothing wrong with looking. I follow a lot of cops on there too for some reason because I just like their canine dogs. Okay, so let me get to Barry. Barry boy. And then, after that, we'll talk about Chad and his dumbass lawyer. Oh, my goodness. Lord have mercy. I would not want that man representing me. He just reminds me of JR from the show Dallas, the original show Dallas, not the remake. Yeah, what's his name? JR, what was their last name on that show? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Ewing or something like that. Okay. Let me share this with y'all. So y'all can see this big headline here. Crime Online did an article about Lauren's video. She's been investigating on Barry. And it's not looking good. Okay. Missing. Suzanne Morphew has been Barry Morphew's alibi questioned as new details surface about landscaping job Mother's Day weekend. Excuse me. Sorry, I coughed on camera. Let me get a drink of coffee. Oh, my lips are killing me. Underneath my lips. Probably getting used to these days here. Okay. A Colorado-based reporter has shared new information about Barry Morphew's supposed alibi the day his wife Suzanne was reported missing. As Crime Online previously reported, Suzanne disappeared sometime on Mother's Day weekend. Initial reports indicated she went for a bike ride on the morning of May 10th and never returned home. But while investigators reportedly found Suzanne's abandoned bike not far from her Maysville, Colorado home the same day she was reported missing, there's been no concrete evidence that Suzanne actually went for a bike ride that day. She was last seen alive in the neighboring town of Salida the day before, when witnesses reportedly saw her and Barry out getting sandwiches. Now, a venture with purposes was searching a river for her, and they found a blue shirt with stab wounds in it. It did have some kind of red stuff at the bottom of it, but where the stab wounds were, there was no blood or anything. So I don't think it's Suzanne. Anyway, I just want to say that. Okay. While authorities in Colorado have said very little about the investigation since Suzanne disappeared, Barry has said he was in Broomfield, Colorado, that weekend to work on a landscaping job, specifically to build retaining walls next to the Northwest Parkway in Broomfield, about a 3-hour drive from Maysville. According to all available information, Barry is believed to have left home for Broomfield in the early hours of Sunday, May 10th. And I think he left around 5 a.m. And returned to Maysville later the same day after he was contacted about Suzanne's disappearance. And here's what it talks about Lauren. Damn, I still can't talk good. Lauren Scharf, a Fox 21 news reporter, who has shared some of her reporting independently on her YouTube channel, and I'll get y'all the link to her channel if you don't have it, revealed in a new video report on Thursday that Barry was contracted for the Broomfield job by a company based in Indiana, where he and Suzanne lived until 2018. Lauren said in her her report that a general contracting company, Garrett Construction LLC, outsourced the job to EA Outdoor Services LCC. That company then hired Barry Morphew, who appears to have been working as an independent contractor since moving to Colorado, where he also works as a volunteer firefighter. The president of EA Outdoor Services LLC is Tony Miller, who Lauren revealed in the video is a longtime friend of Barry Morphew's. Lauren Sharf said that Miller himself hired Barry for the job. Sorry, guys, I'm having trouble talking. And the report suggests a lack of transparency about the work assignment. None of the public documents I dug up for this job ever mentioned Barry Morphew, Lauren Sharf said. A worker for EA Outdoor Services who reportedly spoke to Lauren on the condition of anonymity expressed doubts about Barry's alibi, and also said they knew nothing about Barry Morphew until after Suzanne Morphew disappeared. According to the report, the Indiana-based source said the original retaining wall job took place in 2019, but the work was considered poorly done. Barry and his subcontractors were reportedly scheduled to return to fix and complete the job on Monday, May 11th. Raising the question of why Barry arrived to Broomfield a full day ahead of the planned work. Good question. Why not wait? I mean, it's only a few hours away, guys. Why couldn't he have woke up early Monday morning, 5 a.m., and arrived there at the job site? Okay. The source also said that the work was not considered particularly urgent. He didn't have, he wasn't like on this deadline or nothing. Like he had to leave Suzanne on Mother's Day, on a Sunday. Further, Lauren said that she found out the city of Broomfield did not issue a special permit for work on the site to be completed on a weekend, which city ordinances reportedly require. A Colorado-based contractor who worked for Barry told Lauren that when they arrived to the site on Monday, May 11th, it looked as though Barry had done about half an hour of work. But the Indiana-based source who works for EA Outdoor Services told Lauren they did not believe Barry did any work on the wall that Sunday. Him having to be there on Sunday, Mother's Day, to do that job was a lie because we wouldn't have allowed that if we had known, the worker said. Interviews and documents Lauren collected reportedly show that necessary equipment for the work in May was never ordered. One of Barry's contractors told Lauren that they tried to do what work they could do on that Monday with the tools available to them, but acknowledged it was inadequate. Oh, crap, I knocked my microphone. As Lauren notes in her reports, the EA Outdoor Services LLC's website states that all landscaping jobs are monitored daily. Sharf called Tony Miller, the president of EA Outdoor Services, to ask him that question. Miller said no comment. Okay, so here was her question. I missed that. So my question is, who from EA Outdoor Services was monitoring Barry on Sunday when he started the project on the wall? Lauren asked in the video. Lauren called Tony Miller, the president of EA Outdoor Services, to ask him that question. Miller said only no comment. Okay. The EA Outdoor Service worker who spoke on the condition of anonymity, I didn't say that right, I don't think, spoke more candidly. None of it made any sense at the time, and it does not today, they said. Right there is the full video. Let me get y'all a link to Lauren's channel. done some great investigating here. And she was saying in her video, the company that Barry ordered that supplies from, he didn't order no like stuff to redo that wall. And also, that job to redo that wall, you would have needed a little bobcat there. You know, a little bobcat digger, dozer, whatever you call it. Now, a lot of y'all probably already know who Lauren is, subscribed to her, but I still want to put her link in for anybody that don't have it. She done great work here. Okay. Let me get back in my chat here. Hold on just a minute, guys. Mark's leaving. Let me mute just one sec. There's her link, though. Sorry, guys. Mark was getting ready to leave. Go somewhere. I just want to say bye. Hey, Robbie. How are you? He certainly kept his bobcat busy while Andy had his search going. Yeah, let's look at, I want to show y'all something. I want to pull up that video and show y'all this rock wall. Many of y'all probably have seen it, but you know, maybe some of y'all are not. Let me go find her video. Okay. When the ad stops playing here. Uh-oh. Let me get out full screen. Skip ad. Oh, that's the wrong video. I shared the wrong link. That was from Adventure with Purposes, I think. I'll get y'all hers link in just a sec. Okay. So this is the rock wall. Let's see what else it shows. Bring her to me, Mark. Sorry, guys. I should have muted. Oh, well, just bring her to me so I don't have to get up. I'm not muted or nothing, so. Okay, she can sit here with me.
Come on, Bubba.
She's going to start coughing. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Chloe's coughing bad. Okay, she's coughing real bad, guys. I'm sorry about that. You know how it is. I may not be able to stay on my live stream as long as I wanted to because Mark's leaving. There is no security cameras in this area either. Let's see if we can find. There's like the housing development around it. Let's see what else it shows. Right there is a picture of the rock wall. See, they would have needed a bobcat to dig behind the wall there and get it all straightened out. It's bullcrap. His alibi is bullcrap. Let's see if it shows anything else. Okay, right here. See the way that little bobcat? This is when other contractors, I guess, come in and after Suzanne went missing and all that and fixed the wall correctly. I think Barry was the one that put that wall in. He done a crappy job. I saw some people come in I was going to say hi to. J.G. Jones. Morning. Vicky. Did I miss anybody else? I meant to say hi to Save Robbie. I got distracted with Chloe. I don't know if I did or not. Yeah, see how she coughs, guys? Yeah, you can hear like that wheeze and stuff. It's because she's got that congestive heart failure. Let's see what this point shows. Oh, they were saying in the video, even though, they took most of the wild down, there was like, I forget what it's called. Whatever was put in first was not removed. Like, I guess like these blocks or whatever was not removed. They removed everything but that. It's kind of weird. But anyways, Barry is looking guilty as hell, y'all. Guilty as hell. I just can't get over that he said that he needed, he wasn't invited to search for his wife. Are you serious? You need an invite to search for your missing wife? I know I say that a lot, but I mean, it just like blows my mind. To me, if Mark was missing, I didn't care if I was getting along with his family or not. I'm going to search for him, whether they like it or not. That's just me. Suzanne would have. She would have searched for Barry. The entire thing is sketchy. Hey, Irish Eyes, how are you, hon? Yeah, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't want to jump the gun. I wanted to see some evidence against him. I mean, there's still not really no evidence, just a bunch of theories, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. He says that, he's, crap, I lost my words. He had sat down with investigators for numerous hours and tried to help all he could. But he still wouldn't take a polygraph. He refused a polygraph, which I can see both sides of it. I can understand why he refused a polygraph at this point, but still, the other part of me is like, look, if you got nothing to hide, just do it. I know they can be wrong. Most of the time, they're not wrong, though. However, I did see a case where a guy passed the lie detector test and he was lying about raping someone. DNA connected him. They still don't know how he passed that. Hey, Light Feather, good morning. Girl, I can't wait to see pictures of your floor when you get it in. That hardwood flooring sounds beautiful. You gotta send me a pic when you get it done. Yeah, he passed the lie detector test, and, investigators thought, they had cleared him until the DNA results came back and matched it. It matched to him. That's what I was trying to say. Sometimes I say stuff and it don't make sense, and then after I say it, I'm like, what the crap did I just say? Stuff just pops out of my head, and I just say it sometimes. That's what I meant by it, verbs. Sorry. I can be confusing sometimes. You just got to overlook me. Okay, let's see. What else was I going to say about, Barry? Oh, yeah, Adventure with Purposes. They was searching some rivers nearby. And they found a blue t-shirt, like stuffed under a rock or something. Looked like it had stab wounds in it. It was a woman's t-shirt. There was some, looked like what would be human fluid on the bottom of the shirt. But here's the thing. Where the holes were in the shirt, there was no blood. No blood stains at all. I guess it could have been washed away by the river, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't think that's hers. You know what? I actually had a washing machine tear 2 of my shirts up one time, and it looked like that there were stab wounds in it. Yes. So I was just thinking maybe that was someone's shirt. Maybe they had an old shirt on and took it off and left it behind when they was fishing by the river, and it got caught up under some rocks or something. But if you were innocent, you'd be asking to do a lie detector test. That's what I was thinking too. Irish Shines. Never lose hope. I just found a picture of Suzanne. I think she's wearing a blue shirt. She also has a water bottle attached to her. Send it to me, Never Lose Hope. Can you send it to me real quick? We'll pull it up and look at it. Okay, be safe. Love you. If you go by Royal King, get some chicken scratch. See how much theirs is compared to Tractor Supply. Sorry. There was also some poo on there. On the shirt? You would think that, I mean, if you were innocent, your wife of 20 some years is gone, you would try to help as much as you could, try to help investigators clear you so they could move on and look for the real suspect, right? They can eliminate you as a suspect. But there is a part of me that's like I get why he's reluctant to talk to the media and things because everybody is accusing him of murdering his wife, having something to do with her disappearance. So I can kind of get that. And, and if he does an interview like that video he did pleading for the safe return of Suzanne, people analyzed everything. Like his eye movement, everything. Of course they're going to. I did too. But I'm just saying, like I can see why he don't want to be on camera and stuff. But me, I'd be doing everything in my power, regardless of what people say. Hey, if you got nothing to hide, screw them. The truth will come out in the end. The truth will always come to light. They always look at the husband. RG. Or RG. JG. Goodness gracious. I need to quit smoking so much weed. Oh, goodness. Okay, did you send it to me, Never Lose Hope? Let me look. Let's see if the picture's there. Because we got to talk about Chad Daybell, too, here in a sec. Let me check and see if she did. No, not yet. She probably will. I'll share it later. I do want to see what kind of blue shirt that is, because it kind of looked like it was a night shirt to me. What those guys were showing, the picture of it, it did kind of look like a night shirt. Okay. So let's move on to, we'll do the serial killer last. We want to talk about Chad Daybell, him and his stupid, ignorant lawyer. Jesus Christ. I would not want him representing me. Let me get my article I was going to share. What is it, Chloe? She's sitting here whimpering beside me. Hold on a minute, sweet cakes. Where's Chad Daybell's article? Maybe I didn't save it. It don't matter. They're going to join their trials together. Chad and Lori will have the same trial. Now, Chad, he didn't want to have a trial joined with his monster wife. Hold on a minute, Chloe. Let me get you up out of the floor, baby. Oh, my goodness, here. Okay. Chloe's going to true crime it with us, guys. She's sitting here. Yeah, he didn't want to have a trial with her. It was a cycling shirt. Really? Is that what she had on, a cycling shirt? He was smart not to talk. Yeah. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, Barry, this is just theory. It is a possibility he's innocent. I just want to say that. It's just theory in my opinion. I'm thinking Barry planned to go to that job on Monday. Do some work. But Saturday night, he snapped on Suzanne. They had an argument of some sort. He snapped on her. He killed her. He panics, gets rid of the body. Then, to have an alibi, he says, plans it out that he's going to leave to go to Brimsville to do that job. So he comes up with this story that he left Suzanne sleeping in the bed when he left. She was in the bed asleep. That's what I'm thinking. He snapped on her. I don't know if Barry was physically abusive to her. Now, this is just my opinion. I think he was very controlling. Maybe he was mentally abusive to her. Everybody says they seem to have got along well. But, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. What always made me think that maybe he was like mentally abusive and controlling is when I heard that Suzanne's brother said that when Suzanne and Barry moved to Colorado, she had hardly talked to her family at all. Oh gosh, my stomach's growling. I hope y'all can't hear that. It was loud. But she hadn't talked to her family at all. Just very few times. So I don't know. When I heard that, I felt like Suzanne was being isolated for some reason. I just feel like that. Y'all know because of social media, he knows there was a blue shirt found. What's his next move? Yes. Yeah, that's a red flag when someone's close with their family. And let me tell you what abusers will do, because, my first husband was abusive. So God's wonder I'm even sitting here right now. It's wonder if he hadn't killed me. He tried. But he would try to isolate me away from my mom, my brothers, my family, because he didn't want people to see bruises on me. He didn't want people to know that he was abusing me. He would say the sickest things, too. So he said, I just posted a screenshot of the shirt in Discord. Jack's mom. Oh, okay. Okay, let me get in here and get it before we move on to Chad Dumbbell. If anybody wants to call in, give their opinion about old Barry Boy, you can. I was like, call him out. I don't know why. Which room did you post it in? Oh, gotcha. Let me see. Okay. Let me open it up so you can't see the Discord. Not that there's nothing in there, but still. Okay, so here's the shirt. Can we zoom in on this? No, it's not letting me zoom in. Okay, so that's the shirt. Okay. See, there's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole. But I'm not seeing any blood around these holes. But there definitely is something down here at the bottom. Some kind of stains. Now, they said on that channel it was human fluids. But I had a washing machine do that right there to one of my shirts. I've had it happen a couple times. It's kind of weird that there's none on this side, though, because when my washing machine did my shirt that way, there was some on both sides, But I don't know. That's weird. That could be her shirt. They said it was a woman's. I know that she's passed away. I know that. And I believe that she passed away in her home. She never went on no bike ride. I think Barry snapped on her. I think she was asking Barry for a divorce. When women get a certain age, I'm going to tell you what. This is just from my experience. Being abused and bossed around most of my life. Almost all my life, except for the last 8 or 9 years. And you just get to a certain point after you've been bossed around like it so long. When you get to a certain age, you're like, screw this. I want a divorce. I want out. Just when you get to a certain age, you just don't want to take it no more. And I believe that's the point Suzanne was at. She's tired of him controlling everything, because everybody says he controlled everything. He ruled the roost. Maybe she asked him for a divorce. Maybe they got in an argument, because you know how people react. Control freaks when they lose control of the situation. Look at Fotostulos. What he did when he lost control of Jennifer. Yep, Lulu Bell, been there, done that. Yeah. Yeah, I've come to that point in my life too. I won't let nobody boss me around. I used to let Mark boss me around a little bit. Not no more. I'd stand my ground. Never, never let nobody, no man or no woman, run over you, be abusive to you. And really, if you are in a controlling relationship or marriage, you want to ask for a divorce, you should do it out in public at a restaurant or something. You know, someone that's got anger issues, you can't do it alone. These control freaks, they really, really freak out. I think he snapped on her, guys. I do. I really do. I think he snapped on her. Is it possible someone could have abducted her? Oh, yeah. Yeah. But what makes me think she didn't go on the bike ride, nobody saw her, and I've heard rumors. Well, I think this wasn't a rumor. That's what her brother said, that the brakes were messed up on the bike. Well, Bruce, kick rocks. Nobody wants you here anyways, yo rude ass. Jesus Christ, get a life. Of course this show's about me. It's my freaking channel, idiot, moron. Okay. Get a life. You don't belong with us people anyways. We're too good for you. Because we're nice people. I'm going to pray for you, honey, because you're real. You got some real problems. Coming in to a perfectly respectful, nice chat and being disrespectful. Didn't your mommy teach you nothing? No manners? Jesus. I personally find it very suspect how quickly he filed for guardianship over her affairs after she went missing. Yes. Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. That's why I like talking to you. I love it. Oh, Bruce, I wouldn't read his message. I wouldn't viewed it after y'all deleted it. No manners. Hey, you don't be rude to someone. If I want to share my feelings on here and my experiences, I will. And if people don't like it, they can kick rocks. I don't care. This channel is about me. It's my channel. JG Jones. He's a I know. It makes me mad though. Freaking idiots. I don't get people like that. Yeah, that is very weird that he filed guardianship. Hey, maybe they got in an argument over that. Maybe she wasn't, on board with that. Manners don't cost a thing. Yeah. People's ignorant. People's ignorant on here. I got to remind myself, not everybody thinks the way I do. Like, if I go into chat and they're doing something I don't like, I don't say nothing. I just go on about my business. Who cares? Freaking idiot moron. Okay. Now, I'm going to put y'all on mute a minute and go get my cigarette lighter. And I'll be right back. And we're going to talk about Chad Dumbbell. Okay, if I can keep Chloe on my lap, I'll be doing good for a second. Now, so they're going to combine those trials. Chad didn't want that to be done. Here's what I'm thinking. Chad's going to flip. But I just don't see how he's going to save himself if he does flip on her. They were buried in his backyard, the children. But his lawyer made a complete fool out of himself yesterday, saying stuff, and that judge was just like, I'm just not even following your argument here. I'm not even seeing how this relates. What this John guy was saying. I live 15 minutes from where he lived in Indiana, and people here are very suspect. I mean, yeah, when you don't join a search, and help search for your missing wife, I mean, it looks bad. And when you say, "Oh, I wasn't invited," like, that blows my mind. He's like, "I didn't know you needed an invite for that." I mean, that's always going to be my response to that situation. I didn't know you needed an invite. It's crazy. I was excited to hear the judge's ruling yesterday. Yeah, I knew he was going to. I knew he was going to join those trials, however you say it. Lori, that's all up her alley, honey. She's going to love it. She gets to sit beside of her ugly husband. What's with him and his permanent frown? Which I'd be frowning too if I was him. He's a freaking monster. He makes me sick to look at. He must wear the same tie every time he makes a court appearance. I can't stand him. And if you notice Lori's mugshot, her mouth looks just like Chad's now, too. Permanent frown. Why won't let me view the new comments on my StreamYards chat? I freaking hate StreamYards. It's like he expected to have the RSVP for the search. Yeah, I know it. Permanent frog face. Yeah, let's pull up an article about him, see what's going on. See if they're saying anything else. I didn't even know he was having that hearing yesterday. I just stumbled upon it. And I was like, oh, better put that up on my channel. Here's Oxygen article 21 minutes ago. Okay, yeah, we can look at their frowns, guys. Here, I got a good picture. Oh, hoary Lori. Look at that. Look at their mouths. The downward frown. Hey, we need to look at and see what that means. Toadstool. What does that mean when your mouth turns down like that? Her mouth didn't used to be like that. Oh gosh. You can see evil in her eyes. Eyes are the window to the soul. It just says a couple charged with conspiring to hide the bodies of 2 missing children in a case connected to the parents' doomsday beliefs and the mysterious deaths of their previous spouses will stand trial together. But attorneys for Chad and Lori Daybell could ask to have the cases split in the future if they feel their clients won't get fair treatment in a joint trial. That's what the judge said. Prosecutors say it's calling them the Daybells. I'm not calling her Lori Daybell because that's what she wants. Chad Dunbell and Lori Vallow conspired to hide or destroy the bodies of Lori's children, 7-year-old Joshua Vallow and 17-year-old Tylee Wright. The two kids have been missing since September, and investigators found their remains buried on Chad Dunbell's rural Idaho property on June 9th. They murdered the children, and I believe Alex Cox, Lori's brother, was their hitman. I believe he killed the children for them. Chad was probably there when it happened, though. I think he did all their dirty work. He definitely killed Charles Vallow, and it was not in self-defense. He said, he didn't have any bruises on him. He was holding like the back of his head. After police arrived, it showed on body cam after he shot Charles. And, he had no injuries. And he was just so cold about it, the way he talked about shooting his brother-in-law. It had been his brother-in-law for 15 years, probably. And Lori, she was laughing on the body cam footage, just acting like it's a normal day. She's like, wonder what the neighbors are thinking. Bitch, please. Everybody thinks you're crazy, psycho now. That's what they're thinking. I'll never lose hope sent me that picture. Oh, the blue helmet. Oh, thank you. You know, I love that color blue that Suzanne wore. Alex did. I think so too. JG Jones. I think so too. I've always thought that. I think he did the dirty work for him. And I think Melanie Gibb was more involved than she lets on. Only reason she cooperated to save her own ass, she thought she's going to be kept and stuffed. Okay. It said during Thursday's hearing, Madison County prosecutor Rob Wood noted the state law allows defendants to be tried when they're accused in the same conspiracy. Wood said one court case would be easier for the state to manage and prevent witnesses and children's families from having to make long trips to attend two trials. I couldn't agree more. The judge agreed too. The prosecutor said having two trials would dramatically increase the pretrial publicity for whoever is tried second, potentially making it difficult to find impartial jurors. I agree with that too. It's truth. Common sense tells you that. What else is it saying? Lori Vallow's attorney, Mark Means, hasn't objected to combining the cases. Now, because Lori wants to sit beside of Chad Dunbell in court. She's dying to see him. I really thought being in jail, away from him, not having him in her ear would bring her some clarity, bring her back down to reality, what they did, No. She's still in love with him more than ever. Freaking weirdo. What else does it say? They did something to Tammy Daybell, too. I can't wait to read the autopsy results for her. I want to know how she died. Because I know she just didn't die in her sleep. No, of natural causes. No. Let's look again at their ugly faces. I just can't get over how their mouths look just alike. I mean, their faces kind of look just alike. They're pure evil. Maybe they're the ones that are possessed. That's what I'm thinking. Let me see what y'all are saying. Libra scales. Amen to that about Melanie Gibbs. Yeah, she's no hero. I've said this before. She's no freaking hero. When your friend tells you, my kid's soulless. It's a zombie. It's a dark spirit. He's got a dark spirit in him. I'd be picking up the phone calling CPS. That would tell me that, they were schizophrenic or something. Come on now. I hope the investigation produces long sentences for both of them. I hope they can find a way to win murder convictions. Yeah, I want some murder charges thrown at these two pieces of crap. What's the holdup with that? I know it's a process, and they got to gather the evidence, get it in order, make sure all their I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Shell TikTok is so cute. I love TikTok. Hey, y'all need to follow me on TikTok. Sunny's Funny Farm 2020. That's what my name is on TikTok. Let's see. See, there's also Scott Peterson's excuse. Look where he is. Yeah. Scott Peterson, he may get a new trial because of that one juror. I think it went past, but also remember, CC, that there's still a hearing coming up in November that was filed for Chad for a change of venue. Oh, thank you for saying that. I totally forgot about that. Hey, look, it's just like what I said about Scott Peterson. It don't matter where they would have had his trial at. Everybody knew about it, It'd be hard to find someone that didn't know about the case. Come on now. It's not going to help Chad Daybell either. Moving. Everybody knows about it. Hell, even my hubby knows about this case, and he does not follow true crime. He's followed this case a little bit, and He followed Jennifer Doulos' case a little bit because I made him, basically. Brick Fresher is hilarious on TikTok. I'll have to check that out. Cheryl, God, I hope not. Yeah, but Scott may get a new trial because of that one juror. I really do believe she wanted on that jury. She wanted on there bad. They told her at work, like, hey, if you're on this jury and you got to take time off, we can't pay you for it. And she's like, I don't care. I'm doing it anyways. So that tells you she really wanted to be on it. Yes, they should have vetted the background. They should have. And remember how the jury, how she acted in that one male juror after Scott was convicted outside the courthouse? The things that they were saying. I mean, it made it look like to me that they already had him convicted before the trial was even over. Hey, Warrior Grandma. I'm glad you followed me on TikTok. I'm glad you like Skylar's little videos. My hubby tried not to listen, but he was trying to sleep, and I was listening to it, and he sat straight up and asked, is this all the same case? And became engulfed. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just wondering how Alex Cox died. I mean, really died. Now, we read the autopsy results on here, and it was something about a heart and lungs and damn blood clot. I'm just not buying that. There's too many people that have died around these two weirdos. That's what they are. Weirdo, freak, monsters. Can you really believe Chad thought he was some kind of freaking prophet? Like a prophet, like the prophets in the Bible. Can you believe that crap? Can you believe that Melanie Gibb even bought into that crap, that hogwash he was selling? I can't believe she bought into it at all. She said in an interview with Nate Eaton from East Idaho News, I wasn't totally on board with it. I had my doubts, but you was on board with it somewhat, She believed it. She's just trying to cover her own butt. She was totally on board with it. That's what I think. And so was her little boyfriend. What's his name? David Warwick. She recorded that phone call she had with Lori and Chad. Melanie Gibb, just to save her own butt. Clear her name. This all could have been prevented. I'm telling you, all this could have been prevented if Lori had been reported to CPS. I don't care how close friends you are. As one of my best friends said, hey, my kid's a zombie. Their soul's gone. There's a dark spirit in there. I'd have no choice but to pick up the phone and call CPS. Because that would show me my friend was unstable and having hallucinations, and she could hurt her children or herself, maybe both, or someone else. If you see something, say something. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your sister, your best friend, next door neighbor. If they're saying stuff like that, they're mentally unstable. They're dangerous. Warwick and Gibb are still lying. Yeah, they're going to get no trouble. No trouble at all. And she lied to police. Melanie Gibb first lied to police. She told them, she's like, oh yeah, JJ was with me, but he's on his way back to his mom's house. Then, about a week later, she calls him back and tells him the truth, that he never was with her. It's illegal to lie to police. You can catch a charge for that. Yes, you can. I'm not exactly sure what the charge is called. Might be obstruction. I'm not sure. But you can be charged for it. I do know that. I don't trust her at all. I don't trust Melanie Gibb as far as I could throw her. Obstruction. I knew it was probably obstruction. Thank you very much. Yes, she should have been charged with obstruction. But she's not going to. Because she cooperated. They need her to testify, and David. I want to see them. I want to see Chad and Lori charged with murder. We'll definitely be watching their trials. I heard they had to hunt her down. She did not voluntarily talk to police. Oh, really? See, I read the other day that she lied to police, told them that story. She, JJ had been there. She's sitting back, and she waited a week and then called them herself and told them the truth. Casey Anthony was charged for lying to police. Why not Melanie Gibb? And yes, it's obstruction of justice. Lisa Irwin. Your name, when I saw your name, I was like, I wonder if she's kin to Steve Irwin. Anyways, I can't wait till these monsters get their karma. And guys, they're going to get their karma. They're going to answer for this. You know what blows my mind is these people, I guess, claim to be so religious and loving the Lord and living for God and all this, but they commit murder, which is, in the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not commit murder. And how the hell they think they're going to get in heaven killing children? Killing anyone. They say God forgives you for your sins. You can be forgiven for any sin except blasphemy. But here's the catch. You cannot go sin and have this mindset, oh, okay, I'm going to go commit adultery or murder, and I'll just ask for forgiveness tomorrow, and I'll be forgiven. It does not work that way. You have to want forgiveness in your heart and soul. You have to really want forgiveness. And I'm just not sure there's forgiveness. I mean, I know what the Bible says, but forgiveness for child killers, child abusers. It's my opinion that old Lori and Chad's not going to be walking through them pearly gates. I shouldn't say stuff like that. That's just the way I feel about it. No, demons will be leading them into freaking hell. Okay. Damn, they get me riled up, y'all. My coffee's went cold on me. Okay. Get our next case pulled up here. It is blasphemy to kill in the name of God and say he told you to do it. Good point. Good point. It is. You're absolutely right. I believe that too. How are you, drama? Yeah, you're not supposed to break the 10 Commandments. But I always thought you could be I've always heard you could be forgiven for anything except blasphemy. But Lisa Irwin's right. It would be blasphemy to kill in the name of God, kill children in the name of God, and say he told you to do it. God's not going to tell you to kill people. God, they are so ignorant. Melanie is I'm going to tell you what about. Melanie is nothing but a freaking sheep. And Lori's niece, Melanie Dro, she's a sheep too. You can tell Melanie Gibb is easily manipulated. Easily. Okay. So this next, let me tell you about this serial killer real quick. Florida investigators may have found remains at serial killer's home 40 years after his conviction. Hold on. Okay, so I've screen sharing that. I want to show y'all his property. Let me find that picture. Where was the big picture I seen? Let me go back up. Okay, right here it is. I'll show y'all this property. So he was convicted like 40 years ago. Okay, here's what happens. His brother got in trouble. Let me just read it so I don't leave nothing out. Investigators have found human remains. Oh, crap. I can't screen share that and read it. I'm on a different tab, so I'm saying it don't matter. Okay. Have found human remains buried on a Spring Hill property tied to a convicted serial killer serving several life sentences in California for killing 5 women and girls. William Billy Mansfield, 64, was convicted in 1982. But Tuesday's discovery at the house he once shared with his brother and father, a convicted child molester, had brought the case back into the forefront, unnerving neighbors who say this family is dangerous. In fact, it was Billy's younger brother, Gary, who sent investigators to the property during his arrest on drug charges Tuesday morning. As deputies brought him out of his house, which sits behind his parents' home, witnesses said he began yelling loudly, demanding immunity on the drug charges, while telling officers that there were bodies buried all over the property. Billy Mansfield's son, also named Billy, told WFLA that he believed there were more bodies there too. Personally, I think there's a lot there, he told the news station. I just can't see someone going to stop at one. And if there's 4 or 5, you ain't stopping at 1. You ain't stopping at 4 or 5. William Mansfield Sr. still lives in the house in front of Gary Mansfield's, where investigators found the decomposing bodies of 3 women and a woman, while California authorities were investigating the death of 29-year-old Renee Solling. Billy Mansfield was eventually convicted of killing Renee Solling and 4 women found in Florida. Authorities believe Gary Mansfield helped his brother kill Renee, but he was released when he cooperated with investigators. 2 of the Florida victims have never been identified. One of those, who was Elaine Ziegler, a 15-year-old girl from Ohio, who disappeared from a campground where she was staying with her stepfamily in 1975. The other was Sandra Jean Graham, 21 years old, who worked at Hillsborough Community College, and she was last seen alive on April 27, 1980. The family is dangerous, one neighbor who wouldn't give his name told WFLA. They will kill you like they killed others. I can't say anything about them at all. I might get killed. They're crazy. Oh, I'd say. Um, I'll tell you a little bit about this serial killer in just a second, what all else he did. Police have not confirmed WFLA's report about human remains, but they've said they found items that were separate and apart from the narcotics investigation. Both Gary and Billy Mansfield have extensive criminal records. Let me stop sharing this. Okay, now we'll look at the property since I read that. Yeah, he was like, I believe he was an electrician when he was like arrested for killing these women. And he was like only like 20 some years old. Okay. So there is the property. Let's see what else it has. So Mansfield is now 64 years old, and he's housed at the California Healthcare Facility in Stockton, prison records show. Listen to this. It said the sordid tale of Mansfield and his family, including a child molester father and a brother who authorities said aided him following Renee Solling's killing. I was just going on to say it took another twist Tuesday when they allegedly found human remains. I guess this is Gary Mansfield. He looks like a real weirdo. Jesus Christ. Let's see what else it's saying or showing. Crap. Smokey, cut it out. Oh, there's that missing girl, Elaine. Her body wasn't found till years later after he killed her. He said by 1975, Billy Mansfield found himself charged with 2 counts of rape in Kent County, Michigan. He was also accused of sexually assaulting 2 girls, ages 15 and 16, at knife point on New Year's Eve, 1977. This is after he had done killed women. Freaking nuts. Let me show y'all his younger pictures. I found some online. I put them in my Discord. Oh, crap. Yeah, he's a piece of trash. The whole family's a piece of trash. Anyone that's convicted sex predator is a piece of trash. I wouldn't want to be their neighbors. That's for sure. Let me see if I can open up this image. I'll show y'all what he looked like when he was first arrested. So yeah, that's what he looked like when he was first arrested. I've never heard of him, but I was reading about him on Wikipedia last night. And he was a real psycho, a real monster, just like Gary Ridgway and the rest of them, Ted Bundy. It is sad for the victims. Just to think, 40-some years after his conviction, and they're, still finding bodies on his family's property. And they, and police believe that his brother helped him kill that Renee girl. And where he cooperated, he didn't get charged for anything, which is bullcrap. I think that's enough true crime for today. So guys, Halloween party tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I can't wait to get in my costume. My face is still a little swollen. Hopefully it goes down. But y'all try to make the Halloween party. I'm going to have an open panel. So anyone that wants to come up and hang out, maybe share like a paranormal experience you had or a ghost story that you've heard, you're more than welcome to. You can get in a costume. I'd prefer people be in a costume. But, if you don't have one, you don't have one. You're still welcome to come up. I just thought it'd be fun if everybody, in a costume or something. I didn't know Will was having a Halloween party. We should have done it together. That would have been awesome. But I can't wait to get dressed up like Carol Baskin. Now, I'm going to warn y'all. I'm going to be a lot cuter than Carol Baskin. So just get ready for it. Just kidding. I'm going to be a lot cuter. So my Halloween costume, I am Carol Baskin from 1997, a more hipper Carol Baskin, because my outfits are cuter, way cuter. Yes, everyone have a great Friday. I'm going to dig out my Halloween decorations for my background. I'm trying to find a Grandpa Munster doll. I have a Grandpa Munster doll, and I want to hang it up somehow. Anyways, hopefully my face goes down. But I can't wait for it. It's going to be fun. I'll try to play some music. Maybe we can get by with a little bit Halloween music. I love that Monster Mash song. But anyways, if y'all are not trick-or-treating, try to make the Halloween party, 9 p.m. My son, I'll try to get him to make an appearance. I asked him, I was like, you want to get dressed up with Mom? He's like, no, but he is almost 14, so I get it. But anyways, y'all have a wonderful Friday. Be safe, be kind, and peace. And I just want to say thanks. Thanks for all your support. You guys are awesome. I got the best chatters on YouTube. That's for sure. Bye, guys. See y'all tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Happy Halloween.